What is up, you guys? My name is Madison. It is currently Christmas Eve. It's like 4 in the afternoon. It is 11:55 in the morning. Okay, so you're not going to get this video until after Christmas. So, we love that.
There came a time when you were the only one. You were the only one. The only one. Maybe I could be your only prize, and maybe you could light it wide.
But 2019 is right around the corner, and I have too much stuff. Just like, too much stuff. So if you can't tell by the title, or all the books right next to me, I will be decluttering my books, because I'm a nerd, and I have over 100 of them. Yeah. So, this year, I've been really into like minimalism and organization, and it's really weird for a 15-year-old girl, but that's okay. So, we're just gonna get right into it because this is gonna be a really long video. Yeah. So, the first book, or the first two, I should say, I'm not getting rid of them because I actually do really like them because I'm like 5. The Descendants books, or some of the extra books, it's Mouse Diary and Mouse Spellbook, and like, I don't know, I like them. It gets me through high school because it sucks. Yeah. Another book that gets me through high school is Thriving with Social Anxiety by Hattie C. Cooper. High school sucks. We get through it, but it sucks. And like, I don't know. I also want to study psychology. Maybe. I don't know. But this is just good to have. 10 out of 10 recommend. So one book that set me up for my junior year in high school, currently a freshman if you didn't know, is The Great Gatsby. So I'm only keeping this for that reason. And I also love this book a lot. Yeah, it's a good movie too. Yeah, I actually recommend this book a lot because it's really good. Some books that I am going to get rid of, 2 books I'm going to get rid of, are My Secret Guide to Paris by Lisa Schroeder and The Dirt Diary by Anne. Last time I'm not saying. So, I've had these books since like the 4th or 5th grade. I got them at a book fair. And I haven't read them. And if I haven't read them, then what's the point of keeping them? I'm not going to need them. It's just, yeah. They're going to go. However, 3 books I am going to keep are Folded Notes from High School by Matt Bourne. Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan, and Did the Duff by Cody Kepler, because these 2 books are actually really good for high school, believe it or not. The book is a lot better than the movie. I'm going to just, for the Duff, I'm just going to say that right now. And Folded Notes from High School, it's like, it's literal notes. Like, can you see that? Like, it's actual, like, people writing notes. And, like, every once in a while, it'll, like, have do something else, but like almost never. And yeah, I really like this book. If this did become a movie, I would love to see how they like interpret it. It's really good. And honestly, I'm gonna read this book and I'm gonna give it away. Probably give it back to my mother because she's gonna make me read this book over the break, even though I have 2 other books I need to read. Maybe I can get through them all, maybe I can't, I don't know, we'll see. I have until January 3rd, and it's 24th of December. So, yeah. So, 2 books that I'm not going to get rid of, because I have to read them first, are Emma and Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. And honestly, I'm going to keep this book because I like genuinely like the storyline of this book, even after I read it. But I'm going to read Mansfield Park, and I'm going to get rid of it, and that's that. honestly. One that I was supposed to read, because I was supposed to be homeschooled this year, again, because if I was still homeschooled, I'd be in 10th grade, but I'm not homeschooled, so I'm in 9th. I was supposed to read 1984 by George Orwell. Yeah, I'm still gonna read it because my mom wants me to. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it after that. One book that I'm not gonna get rid of are the Essential Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe, because I like him. I like his work. I think it's nice. Yeah, I like classic books like this. I don't really like classic books like novels. If this changes your look on me, then oh well, but I am an atheist. My mom got me devotion books, and I still like learning about different religions, but even when I was still a Christian or believed in God and stuff, I didn't like devotion books. I never had time for them because I don't read every day, even though I should. I don't, and I don't need them. That's all I'm gonna say. So the two books that I am reading over the break, and probably when I get back into school, are Broken Flowers and Another Stairway to Heaven by Robert M. Drake. I am like marking down, because this is a poem book, I am marking down different ones that I like, and the little note card is where I am, although there is one behind that because I opened to it and I liked it, and yeah. And another one I'm keeping is Simon versus the Homo sapiens Agenda, or Love, Simon. My English teacher actually said that this was really good for me to read, even though it's not for the school or anything. She requires us to bring a book every day, and yeah, she asked the book I was reading, and I said this one, and she was just like, oh, that's really cool, which is really awesome because she's a woman of God, and I don't know, I think that's really cool. Another book I will be reading, probably getting rid of after, I don't know yet. I've gotten halfway through the book and then I had to stop. It's The Diary of Anne Frank. I started reading this from the library, and when I had to stop halfway through, and I started reading the other book that I got from the library, because you can't, it's literally the story of a girl watching her family die. Like, me being Jewish, I've been told I look like her with a smaller nose, which makes me feel kind of bad, but like, I don't know, I like the book. The book is good. About that. Two books that I'm very iffy about are two mythology books, because I used to be really, really into mythology, especially like when I started watching shows like Teen Wolf and The Vampire Diaries, the original. Yeah, I got really into them, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep these or not. It's gonna go in a maybe pile. We'll see how many books I have after, but yeah. Another book along the lines of the LGBT community that I do really recommend, Openly Straight by Bill Konigsberg. It's about a boy who goes to an all-boys school. I think he's on the soccer team. I can't remember, but you know, it's cute, it's fun, and yeah, it's a good book. I'm gonna leave it at that. Two books actually that I'm gonna put in the read and probably give away pile are Changeling by Philippia Gregory and Halflings by Heather Birch. This one I got for like 30 cents at my library's book fair thing. And this one I actually got when I went into one of the biggest church around here. I can't remember what it's called, but they have a bookstore. And this is the only nonfiction book that I could find that really caught my eye, that, you know, wasn't, you know, made for my little brothers, you know, and yeah, I think it's pretty, but we're gonna have to read it and see what happens. Another book I'm actually gonna put in my maybe pile is From the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler by E.L. Konigsberg. I read this book in 4th grade. This book belonged to my 4th grade teacher. I had asked her to keep it because I really enjoyed it, And I read it once or twice, but, you know, I'm in 9th grade now. I don't know if I want it anymore. It was a good story. Like, I definitely recommend it. But, like, I paid attention when she read this book, like, because she would read it at dismissal, because I was always the last person to get dismissed. Back home, I walked. Walkers always left last. Now I have to drive home because I'm not in the area for buses. The buses to my school. I'm in the buses to the other school. But she would read this dismissal, and I got really attached to it, and yeah, so I'm just going to put this in the maybe pile and see where that goes. Another book, that I'm going to put in I'm going to read it and probably give it away is Twerp by Mark Goldblatt. I got this at my 5th grade book fair. Yeah, my 5th grade book fair. And I read half of it, and I really liked it. Like, it was a good book, but I haven't read it since the first thing. Another book that I'm going to be getting rid of, actually, is The First Call from Heaven. I asked my mom to read this because I don't even know, because she said that it was a good book and all of that, and I never got around to it, and I've had it for about 1.5 years now, and I haven't even looked at it, so I'm just gonna put that over there. 3 books that I refuse to get rid of. To All the Boys I've Loved Before, P.S. I Still Love You, and Always and Forever Largie. So, when the movie came out, I made my ex-boyfriend watch it with me. Like, the one before him, I was like, you were going to watch it with me? Hands down. Okay. And then he did something stupid, and he's no longer in my life. And then my ex-boyfriend, my recent ex-boyfriend, I watched it with him, and it became our movie. I didn't read the books. He read the books. He liked the books. As far as I know, I don't remember. This was like early in the relationship. And then he did something stupid. And then, yeah, now the sequel's coming out, and I'm going to make my current boyfriend watch it. But yeah, I'm not getting rid of these books. I was a fan of these books before the movie was even thought of. I remember reading the second book, actually, and telling my mom, if this does not become a novel, I might not like it as much. But the thing is if this does not become a movie, I won't like it as much. And yeah, it became a movie, and I'm just like, whoa. And I got super excited. I told everybody. I went around doing my happy dance. You know, yeah, I'm not getting rid of these books. These books are amazing and wonderful, and we love that. And unfortunately, another series that I will not be getting rid of. You're gonna make fun of me for this, actually. Focus. There we go. Girl Online by Zoe Sugg or Zoella. I genuinely enjoy these books. I bought this one. My mom got me this one, and my grandmother bought me this one. Like all for my birthday, all around the same time. On my birthday, either last year or the year before. And I've read all these books like 40 gazillion times, and I love them. And they're not gonna go anywhere. No. Here's another mythology book. It's going with the other ones. But 2 books that I'm gonna put in my read and decide what I want to do with them. The Dead End and Norval by Jack Gantos, and Werewolf, Rise of the Wolf by Curtis Jobling. Got them at my 5th grade book fair, read half of it, didn't touch it since. And then this one I got 1 or 2 years ago, and I read it. Like, I enjoyed this book, but since the first time I read it, I haven't touched it. This is only book 1. I could probably give it to somebody, and they'll be perfectly fine with it. I am going to give away Ramona's World, Beverly Cleary. Yeah, I can't say her name. I'm not going to try. It's a tongue twister. But yeah, there's Selena Gomez, there's Joey King. Literally, I've had this book since the 3rd grade. Don't even remember what it's about. two books that I'm going to put in the read once and decide what I want to do. Them is Everything Everything. Okay, my dad just texted me. Everything Everything and Paper Towns. Haven't read either one of them. Had them for a few months. I don't know. Chasing the North Star. My mom bought me this to read, and I haven't yet, and so I'm going to because I'm a good child. Clear the Velvet Mask by Carolyn Keane. It's Nancy Drew. Had it since like 6th grade. Didn't even remember I had it. God, I don't even know the name of this because of that. This belonged to my mom. Don't know what it's about. Yeah, this, I'm gonna get rid of that. That just Home at Midford. This is just a fan fiction for Jane Austen that, you know, I'm not going to with all her Jane Austen books. The September Society by Charles Finch. I want to start reading Charles Finch, so I'm going to keep this and see what I think. Yeah. One book that I'm iffy about, I might put this in the maybe pile and I might put this in the read once and decide what I do with it, is the Katharine Hepburn autobiography called Me. This was a good book. I read over half of it actually, and it's good. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. But I don't, it's big. Yeah, I got to page 90-ish something. I don't know. Yeah, it's good. I don't know. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. Or I'll drop it. Okay. I'm gonna put this in back there. I have 2 Anne Perry books. I'm gonna read them once, and I'm gonna decide what I do with it after. Simple. The Timekeeper by Mitch Albom. What's his name? Album. I'm gonna read this, so I want to do that after. Yeah, because I've been wanting to read it, I just haven't yet. The Heiress of Winterwood. I'm gonna put this in the read it once and decide what I want to do with it. Simple. Simple Christmas Wish. I do not like books about Christmas. That was easy. This video is really long. Great. A Flaw in Blood. No, I don't want that. It's just another mystery book. Dracula, I'm keeping. I will never get rid of this book. I love it. Heartbreak Messenger. Want to read it once again, and then so I want to do with it since I haven't read it since the end of 5th grade, because I got it at the 5th grade book fair and I read it twice, and yeah. Babysitter's Club, Summer Before. I'm going to read it once and decide what I'm going to do with it. This book I want to keep, and I also want to get the first one. This one is actually what the Princess Diaries is based off of. I think that's what it is. I think it's Princess Diaries. I don't know, but this is really good. Yeah. Up to this point, I've read this 4 times in the past year. This is not going anywhere. It's about a ballerina who goes to Antarctica and studies penguins and everything like that. And I recommend it. It is by Jennifer Longo. Read it right now. Get the book, order it, do whatever, get it. Then we come into my comic books, graphic novels. These I haven't read. Well, I mean, I've read them. Not my, forte anymore. I'm just gonna leave. Go. These comic books, I like having them. I enjoy them. I want them. I'm gonna keep them. I love them. Same thing with Harley Quinn's Greatest Hits. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that one too because I love it. And my brother stole my Spider-Man one. I'm so mad about it. Where are my other ones? Oh, Okay, yeah. Princess Diaries of Self. In this one, I'm by Amanda Lovelace. This is good. I recommend it. I read this after Mr. Evil broke up with me the second time. It's good. I love it. Now, we're on the topic of Mr. Evil. Milk and Honey and Sun and Her Flowers. So I don't know if he still has these books, but this isn't my original one. He lost my original one when he went to school and took it with him. Yeah. And then he felt bad and literally walked to Walmart. Like, he walked like 10 miles to Walmart to buy me this book again. And I felt bad about it, but I have it again and I don't want to get rid of it, even though he gave it to me. You know? Yeah. And I bought 2 of these books because I got one for him. I got one for me because he like genuinely enjoys the book, which I find surprising. But, you know, I find a lot of things he does surprising. So, yeah. Okay. Work in progress. It is the first book I read this year. It's probably going to be the first book I read while going in 2019. I love this so freaking much. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. I love that. Binge, I got halfway through, got a little over halfway through. Yeah, I was keeping it for the sake of YouTuber books, and yeah. Username Evie by Joe Sugg. I'm keeping this because I like the plot, I like the storyline, I like the adventure. I mean, the fact that my older brother and my younger brother like this says a lot, and yeah, I love this. Really Professional Internet Person by Jen McAllister. I used to be obsessed with her. I'm gonna read this once and decide what I'm gonna do with it because I haven't read it yet, surprisingly. I'm sitting on my foot and it hurts. On Trish Anderson, not going anywhere. It's brand new. Beautiful. Love it. My favorite. Princess Academy, Palace of Stone. Is this even the first book? I don't even think this is the first book. I'm gonna get rid of this. I Love the Lost. Not going anywhere. Or Descendants. Maze Runner. Not going anywhere. The Hiding Place, especially towards the the front, I have a lot of, highlight things because I read this for school. I'm going to put this in the maybe pile. And, yeah. Secret Garden, not going anywhere. City of Ashes, Sea of Bones. I'm going to read them and decide what I do with them. The Vampire Diaries I actually like a lot, so I'm going to keep that. Anne Perry, I'm actually going to get rid of that one. Georgette Heyer's Regency World. This is honestly just like about the Regency World. I used it for a paper and I haven't used it since. Beautiful Death, Charles Finch, I'm going to keep. Persuasion, I'm going to read once and decide what I'm going to do with it. The Wicked City is one of the best books of all time. Especially if you like realistic fiction and you like historic fiction stuff. It's based in the 20s. It's really good. And yeah, but you have to pay like really close attention to like minor details to like understand where the story is going, which I find really awesome. Princess Academy, again, no. Psych, I'm keeping because I love Psych. To Kill a Mockingbird, I read this for school. But me reading for school is also the 4th time of me reading this book, so I'm keeping that. so this is actually a religious book. It's called Always Watching. I really enjoy it. I should probably take this out since, yeah, I have to reread it. But I really like it. I'm gonna read it once and decide what I'm gonna do with it. Yeah. Shape of Water. I'm gonna read it once and decide what I'm gonna do with it. The other Vampire Diaries book. The Hunger Games. I do not like the Hunger Games movies. I have all the books, but I haven't read them. So I'm gonna read the series and decide what I want to do with it. Yeah. I'm one of those people who cannot break up series. Literally, because I will go insane. So, yeah. Little Princess, don't want it. Anne of Green Gables, I want a more advanced version of this. I already have a more advanced version of Secret Garden. That was easy. Oh, it's a little picture of me. Look at it. Look at it. I'm so little. Okay. Northanger Abbey. I'm going to read it once to tell what I'm going to do with it. Phantom of the Opera is not going anywhere. I love that. Okay. Lady Chatterley's Lover. I'll read it once and decide what I'm going to do with it because that looks interesting. Sense of Sensibility. I'm actually going to read that once and decide what I'll do with it. Yeah. Death on the Nile by Agatha Christie. I think this is a Pablo book. Is this a Pablo book? Yeah, this is a Pablo book. Also, by Pablo, I mean Poirot, but I call him Pablo. Pride and Prejudice. Did I already have this book? I'm just going to put it in here and just see if I can find it again. I think I already saw it. Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. These aren't going anywhere. I love these. Also, I have every single Harry Potter book, including the new one, and every single Harry Potter book, and the Hogwarts Library, which consists of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, Quidditch Through the Ages, and the Tales of Beedle Bard. I'm a Harry Potter nerd. These aren't going anywhere. It's easy. And then my magazines. I wanted the Vogue magazine so much because I am like, probably can't tell because I'm wearing a sweatshirt and pajamas. Like, I put on a sweatshirt to so you didn't know I was wearing pajamas. I don't need them anymore. I'm gonna keep the one with Mackenzie. Is it Mackenzie's anywhere? Can I even find them? Nope. Duck Cameron? Yeah, Mackenzie's Zephyr and Duck Cameron. I'm literally gonna keep these two because I am a nerd. I'm a fangirl. I love them. That's it. All my Vogue magazines. I'm gonna see if I can sell since I have almost a year's worth of them. And yeah, that's it. That's the video. So, hang on. Okay, so these are all the books I'm keeping. I know it looks like a lot, but I promise you, I got rid of like half. If you're taking into account that I'm gonna read these once, and decide what I'm gonna do with them. And my maybe pile was right here, but all of them are now in the get rid of pile, which honestly is a really big deal for me since I hate getting rid of books. But I think there are like, there's over 20 here. I can guarantee you that. There's all my magazines, you know, the red book right there is where it stops. Yeah, it's a lot, which is really hard on me. But I'm gonna let my mom go through them, and then I'm gonna let my English teacher get some of them, possibly, I don't know. That was all for today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. And comment more what you want to see. If you like declutters and shit, then maybe I can do my clothes. I do my clothes all the time. Maybe I can do my makeup, though I'm probably wouldn't get rid of much since it's already decently small. Jewelry, I don't know, whatever you want, just like comment down below and we'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you maybe next week if I have motivation.
Even when I'm falling back, you still believe I tried. and maybe we could be a symphony, and maybe I could learn to play. You could write that story while I just ride the wave. But life is never like that. But life